We're going to get started with our program. It's so nice to see everybody here on a beautiful fall afternoon. They said it was supposed to be super windy around this time of day today, but it held out for us. So we are so happy to be here today to celebrate this gorgeous mural, which is the epitome of community and collaboration. So this is a great day for the city of Springfield, for our students, and for our entire community. Just a quick little backdrop. This mural represents the hopes and dreams that our community has for our young people. We set out to create a portrait of a graduate several years ago, I think around 4 years ago now. And we talked to over 4,000 people. And what you see here is a synthesis of what they want for our youth. And so we're really excited. This mural, you'll hear more about it. It is inspired by the actual creation of students. So this is student work reimagined by artists, and it is the result of a collaboration that you'll hear a lot more about from our speakers. So to get things started, please give a round of applause for our first speaker, who we call the Education Mayor, the Honorable Mayor Dominic Sarno.
Thank you, Azelle. A little history here. Azelle was my first press secretary some 17 years ago, and she's doing fantastic work. To our new superintendent, Dr. Sonia Donnell, again coming up through the ranks, thank you very much for being here. To Tanya Barber, who has done a tremendous job with healthcare, not only in the Springfield area, but in the Western Mass area, helping individuals and families. I mean, thank you for allowing this to go on your wall. To Eileen McCaffrey, does a great job with the Community Music School of Springfield, and really getting a lot of our kids involved in music. And you can see when extracurricular activities, the grades are much better too. And to the artist in residence, Mural. Thank you very, very much. These murals, and to Lamari Jackson from Senator Gomez's office, Elena Gutierrez, and I got it right this time from the Duggan Field thing, from State Representative Carlos Gonzalez's office. Thank you very, very much for being here. This is Portrait of Graduate. Our students have been involved in this. Their desires, their dreams to succeed and achieve, which they will through our Springfield Public School System with the administration and staff. But I remember, and Britt will tell you, when this was brought to my attention some years ago, and I think we were one of the first mayors in the Commonwealth, when Anita Walker reached out to me, says, I know you could sell it to the business community. Because if you feel good, it looks good, vibrancy, people are going to want to spend money in your businesses or support you. And we were told, I was told, you're out of your mind, Sarno, for doing this. They're going to be defaced and vandalized. Not one, knock on wood, not one of the murals throughout the whole city has been defaced and vandalized. And that's because, with Bit Rule and everybody involved, they work with the community, make it a community project. They're involved in it. So they keep an eye on it, they respect it, and they're proud of it. But here shows the aspirations of our students, of where they can go and where they will go on it. So I'm very proud. I come by this every morning. Every morning. I don't live too far away from here. Every morning I see this. And to see this vibrancy and this opportunity to motivate our students is very, very appreciative. So to all involved, thank you for your continued belief and investment, not only in the city of Springfield, but in the human spirit. And to Julie Jaron, thank you for what you do in the arts. We appreciate that. Now, put your hands together as I turn it back to our mistress of ceremonies, Azelle Murphy Cavan.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you so much, Mayor. Our next speaker is our vibrant superintendent of schools, who is an unapologetic lover of the arts. And so she was so excited to know that she was coming in at a time where we have yet another mural being completed. I'm sure you'll hear from Britt a little bit later that this is not the first mural. It's one in a series that we have throughout the city of Springfield. So without further ado, please welcome Superintendent Dr. Sonia Denal.
Thank you so much, Chief Caban. Good afternoon, everyone. Bienvenido. I always have to salute my mayor. I do not know how he remembers everyone's name. He always is so eloquent and so on point, and he truly is the education mayor. Thank you so much, Mayor Sarno. Let's put our hands together for him again. I'd also like to honor our additional elected officials who are here, and those of you who are representing those elected officials in their absence. Thank you so much for coming and being with us on this amazing occasion to unveil and to dedicate just yet another representation of what the city of Springfield gets done when we collaborate and come together as a huge community. This is by far one of the most beautiful representations of the goals, dreams, and aspirations of our students in our city. Thank you to those of you who had the vision to execute it. Thank you to those who supported it, because sometimes many dreams and visions die right where they begin because they don't have the legislation, the elected officials, or the community partners to support it. So thank you all for your support. Thank you so much for the team at Springfield Public Schools who made this a reality as well. But above all, we thank our students. We thank our students for lending their voices to this project. We thank our students for catching the vision of Portrait of a Graduate. And we thank our students for making the Portrait of Graduate a reality, because this is all about them and this is all about their futures. So I am humbled, to say the least, that I am actually part of this, something that started long before I arrived on the scene. It's just so refreshing and rewarding and gratifying to see that our students are front and center to the vision of the district, and not just the district, but also the city. So again, city officials, Mayor Sarno, all elected officials, community members, Community Music School, of course, and always. Ms. Barber, thank you so much for your heart and your soul that you pour into this community every single day. And we appreciate each one of you are here. We're going to make sure that more and more of these pop up all throughout the city. Beautiful, beautiful, and well done. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you. And we'd also like to recognize Representative Oliveira, who has joined us here today. So as we were thinking of locations, because it's all about location, 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 where this portrait could go, someone said, Caring Health Center has a new location and they have a beautiful wall. I believe that was Britt who had that idea. And so we connected with Dave Cruz, who is not here with us today, but who has a connection with Ms. Tanya. And I think I was in on the first call, and the amount of enthusiasm and support that she gave this proposal was just so heartwarming. And so to see it finally come to fruition, and you know, these things take time, and she was patient and she was always there to answer questions and provide answers when we had questions. So it truly has been wonderful to partner with Tanya Barber on this program, and what her institute and center represents so closely aligns with what this portrait is all about. So at this time, please welcome Tonya Barber, who is the president and CEO of Caring Health Center.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I would say buenas tardes, dobre utra. Good afternoon in all the many languages. I am extremely excited to be here. To our mayor, Dominic Sarno, superintendent, to our leaders and to our elected officials, Senator Oliveira and Lamari, representing Senator Adam Gomez. We are truly, truly, truly humbled and honored to partner and to collaborate with you on this initiative. And we were so grateful that you selected Caring Health Center. This speaks to our community heritage, the rich culture, the students from the public school system aligning nicely with our students. We have our students out here behind us celebrating the Learning Institute. So it's not only the new Caring Health Center Future Home, but also it houses our Learning Institute. And this could not have come at a perfect time. The artwork is absolutely amazing. Mayor Sarno, like you, I drive down this street and I drive down regularly, and just to see the artwork going up, I pull over on the side of the road and speak to the folks that were here hanging the mural. The color just speaks volumes. If you notice, I have on beautiful bright colors today to try to represent this beautiful mural. The fact that Caring Health Center is the largest refugee provider in the region, and this mural just symbolizes our community, the services that we provide. And again, we could not be more proud to be selected and to collaborate on the Portrait of Student Initiative, Portrait of the Mural Student Initiatives. I do have, I'm trying to find her, Executive Director, Dr. Jadalis Ruiz, who is our inaugural Executive Director of the Learning Institute. I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge her and the great work that she does here with our students. But again, I truly just want to say thank you particularly to the students, because again, it's the future of our students. Our students, they have aspiration and dreams, and if we don't acknowledge that and really take advantage of that, then where will our community be? We are responsible for our community. We are responsible for our community's future. And so this is a dream, an aspiration that not only came true for the students, but also is a dream and aspiration that comes true for the organization for Caring Health Center in our future. So again, I just want to say thank you, and thank you for the collaboration and the opportunity to be a part of this beautiful mural unveiling and recipients of the mural. So thank you.
Thank you so much. It's also really great to have a representative of the Forest Park Civic Association with us here today. Thank you for coming out. And I know they were mentioned, but Julie Jaron and Michelle Balch, who were in on like every aspect of making this happen. And Tanya referenced Dr. Ruiz, and now we'll have the pleasure. I'm honored to be able to introduce you. This is your inaugural executive directorship, so it's my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Yidalise Ruiz.
Did I say it correctly? Yes, I did. Yes. Thank you so much. I thought that Tanya said it all and so beautifully. But yes, I am extremely honored to be the executive director of the Tanya M. Barber Learning Institute, and also to stand here and have this incredible mural that just truly makes it palpable that our community has a lot of aspirations and that our community has a lot of talent and is wealthy with skills. And so here we do that and acknowledge that. And I'm just extremely proud to be here next to this beautiful mural that I can see every day and that our students are inspired by them every day. And if our employee learners can raise your hands and say hello. Yes, that's great. So thank you so much. And it is an honor to be here. And thank you for the time to say some words.
Thank you. And next we'll hear from the executive director of Commonwealth Murals, the magician who makes amazing things happen. You blink and you're like, wow, it's done. You did it. She's amazing. Please welcome Britt Ruhi.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. And although this mural looks like it was painted right here on the wall and went up like in the blink of an eye, it actually wasn't. It was painted on mural fabric by over 1,000 students across the district from kindergarten up to 12th grade because of the involvement of 36 amazing visual art teachers with their fearless leader, Julie Jaron. So let's give another round of applause for Julie. Thank you, Julie. So the students and this mural and the 14 other murals that were part of this project that have gone up around the city are all based on student artwork. And the student artwork was transformed into mural designs by an incredible artist from Springfield, Self, who is also the project manager for Commonwealth Murals and is hiding in the back. So Self, can you please come and stand next to me? Self is a product of the Springfield Public Schools, and there are not many people who have the artistic ability that she has to create the designs and to do the painting, but also the organizational ability to manage this project, because it was a huge amount of logistics to do 15 murals with 1,000 students and 36 teachers. And she led an incredible team of artists who helped with that painting and installation, two of whom are here. So I want to have them come up to Giselle and Gabby. They weren't ready for this. But really, they worked so hard. For any of you who drove by here while the installation was happening, you probably saw them in the rain, in the heat, and all other conditions. So they really are an incredible group of artists who have worked so hard to make this possible. And the other people I want to thank, which makes everything possible, one is the leadership of the school district. Thank you, and it's so nice to be working with you. Caring Health Center, thank you so much for hosting this. And our funders also, the Barr Foundation, the Davis Foundation, the Springfield Cultural Council. We also received support from the Massachusetts legislature, so thank you very much for those of you who are representing them here today. So I feel like there was something else I wanted to say that was really important, and I can't remember. But thank you all for your support. Oh, I remember. We're doing more, which is so exciting. This coming school year, thanks again to the support of our funders and the leadership of the district, we will be working with visual art teachers and their students to design and paint 4 additional murals. Maybe not quite this big, but big like this one. So keep your eye out for more to come and more opportunities to help us paint. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you all. And last, but certainly not least, is the executive director of the Community Music School, she's such an advocate for Springfield youth. And it doesn't end in the Community Music School. She is out in the community. She helped get funding secured for this project and has just been a great leader throughout this project and so many other projects that we have in the arts field in Springfield Public Schools. So please welcome Eileen McCaffrey.
Thank you, guys. That was so kind. I'm so proud to be standing here with all of you, and so many wonderful things have already been said. Mayor Sarno, you were the first in the state of Massachusetts to create a cultural compact. Springfield, as you know, is a city of firsts and leaders in so many ways, but understanding the intersection and the importance of arts and public health, that is what this is an expression of today. I mean, how lucky are we to be able to share in this community moment where everybody here had something to do with this. Y'all did, and here we are. And I want to recognize Julie Jaron. It was the idea of Julie Jaron sitting in my office who said, Portrait of a Graduate, how can we make young people see their art all across the city? And I said, well, I know Britt, she's into that. And so from there, the district stood behind us every step of the way, and the city stood behind us every step of the way. And to have this moment where we get to have an important health partner like Caring Health Center and your incredible team of people who we love so much, all of you, and your work. And we get to be the place that says children in Springfield matter. We center all of our efforts on lifting up the voice of our young people. And you know, the funny thing about that is not only is it about that, But when you come across the corner and you see Persist, I don't know what kind of a day you all had, but when you come around the corner and you see Persist, it's not just about Portrait of a Graduate, it's about Portrait of Humans, of all of us together doing this work. Because if we do just our piece, then it's not so hard. In fact, it's beautiful. So thank you all, and I will hand it back to you, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so inspired. This has been so wonderful. Now we get to cut the ribbon.